Guten Tag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, afternoon, or evening to anybody and everybody watching this video. So, a lot of y'all that are watching this video, algorithm speaking, want to join the Navy, or rather, you want to join any branch of the military: Coast Guard, Army, Marines, Space Force, or the Fleet, the Navy. So you already hear or seen all these videos where, hold on, I got some croissant trash in my pocket. A lot of you all already seen the videos of boot camp, of the recruiters, the process of getting in there. Me personally, it took me 7 months to get into the United States Navy. Had a bunch of waivers to clear. I was denied by 5 officers before finally given a chance by a commander and a rear lower half admiral. So, we're gonna skip the part of you already got to sign the paperwork, you sworn in at MEPS, and all that stuff. Let's talk about let's be real. Let's be real. When you get into boot camp, it's gonna be shell shock, man. It's gonna be shell shock, even for the most toughest of guys and women. When you get in there, everything's different. You're under control. You listen the whole time. You're doing what you told. People have different stories. You may see it on Reddit. You may see it on YouTube or whatever. But when you get in there, it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. And you're going to get heaven in pieces. The closer you are to graduating, the closer it is, to seeing yourself ascend to God or Jesus or something like that. Expect to be sick the whole time. Expect to be sick. If you come in there yoked or jacked, expect to lose a lot of muscle mass, because it's gonna be, it's crazy as it sounds, you're gonna be burning a lot of calories. The body already burns calories when it's not doing anything. So when you're in there with stress, with working out constantly, because the first 5 or 4 weeks, expect to be working out 3 times a day in your compartment. It's gonna be dusty, nasty. You're gonna have a bunch of people that are unclean. You're gonna be dealing with a bunch of weirdos. You're just gonna be dealing with a bunch of BS in general. It just is what it is. So when I was talking to some people, and that's why I wanted to do rap duty. Because I wanted to do rap duty because I wanted to tell people, the truth. Because I feel like when you tell people the truth about it, that encourages them to want to come even more, for what they really signed up for. Because I already know that, Navy recruitment numbers are already pretty low as it is, unfortunately. But, with the right delicate touch, the right salt-based sprinkle, we can get more people to come in, more patriots. You know what I mean? So when you're in boot camp, expect to have anxiety, especially when you're not used to dealing with all those people. Me, I had a bit of anxiety in there because it's like, damn, the wrong move cooked, the even wronger move deep fried. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that. You're dealing with all this uncertainty, all of this this drama. And I think it's worse, honestly, for older people. People in their 20s going up, especially for people in their 30s and 40s. Because when you in there, you're dealing with a bunch of children. Seriously. That's one of the worst parts about boot camp, is dealing with all these kids, these 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds. There were, in my division, 364 in RTC Great Lakes in Chicago. The 18-year-olds were all had to sneeze, had to edit it out. But in Great Lakes, man, there was probably like a handful, probably like 4 to 5 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, and 19-year-olds who were mature, you know what I mean, on their shit, excuse my language. It's nothing wrong with playing around and joking. I had my fun. I was goofing off too. But a lot of them don't know the right time and place. a lot of them are high speed. You would have thought they got smuggled crack or speed or something like that. To be acting like clowns the whole day. Expect restless nights. Expect discipline and good order all times. Expect to be standing at attention. And boot camp will help you too. It'll help you get some form of discipline. I'm not the most disciplined in the world currently, but every day what it did for me was help push me to, you know, keep striving and trying. And y'all see me looking around because I keep looking at my room. And I'm like, damn, it looks better than when I was at home. You know what I mean? Made me more clean and stuff like that. So expect those things. Expect yourself to strive to be better. While dealing in those conditions. You never know who your RDCs are gonna be. You might get some whack ass RDCs who don't care about you. You might get some great RDCs who you think are whack ass RDCs, but at the end of the day, they're doing their job, and that's making you a sailor. Don't listen. People in the Marines and the Army are probably going to tell you Navy boot camp is easy. Navy boot camp is not easy, bro. It is not easy at all. You'll feel like a soldier. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel like a Marine. Maybe I'm wrong, but the intensity, because it's the body, but really it's the mind. A Navy boot camp is really your mentality, and that's where the struggle is. That's where the button is to push and hammer down on. It's your mentality. Every day I had to wake up and still myself. I wish I had my journal of everything I've written down and stuff like that. I must have lost it or something. But when you in boot camp, man, it's 100% mental, on point. Your dedication. The Navy always says motivation, but motivation ain't all it is, man. It's not, because motivation comes and it goes, but it's discipline. Discipline is what takes over. You have to be a disciple of discipline, not a disciple of motivation. It's like a candle. If it burns twice as hard, if the candle is glowing ferociously, it burns out twice as hard. But a candle that you lit and it stays the long course, stays throughout, that's what it is right there. So, joining the Navy is a great thing in my opinion. That's the boot camp thing. I didn't even get started on A school, because A school is where discipline just falls out the door. Once you finish being the most disciplined person for 2 months, A school is when people crash out. Not even gonna lie. So that's a video for another day.